Hello traders, Gary Wagner for Trending Markets just before 11 o'clock in Honolulu, 5 o'clock in New York. Happy Aloha Friday, as we say on the islands. And it is a happy Aloha Friday when we look at U.S. equities. Just on fire today, Dow Jones Industrial Average with another very, very impressive close, strong close, 157 points higher after a 300-point gain on the day. When we take a look at what we've done for this week and this month, it's quite spectacular. We are on track for probably one of the greatest rises we've seen. Now, since October, we have seen this market move since October from about 16,500 to 17,646. So about 1,100 point rise when we account for the last 4 weeks of trading. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're down from 16,000 to 17,646. A tremendous move in the market. We really see that move when we look at our Standard & Poor's 500. Standard & Poor's up 12 points, 2065. But more importantly and impressive, and the reason that we're going to be entering, I don't believe too late, but long this market, we've already made one long play and took out a good amount of profits, but we did get out when the market came back down and tested this particular area, this being our 50-day moving average and the blue being our 200-day moving average. As I said on yesterday's show, an effective close above the 200-day moving average, to me, signals a very, very long-term return to a bullish scenario in which I think that this market is destined to really make a play and exceed. In other words, take out the former high, but to make a play for these prices up here in the Standard & Poor's at 2125. Now, the S&P, the equities have been on fire. The dollar has also been on fire. Of course, China announcing today that they're going to lower rates, so that affected the dollar again. But take a look at what we have seen this market do over the last couple of trading days. Today, a tremendous move, but look at yesterday's move in the market. So where we saw this market trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at approximately 94.50, we are well above 97, so a tremendous move. And today's move in the dollar index also goes over this whole series, this clustering of tops right in here, which is really where we saw the market kind of hit a high yesterday, but closed just shy of that right here. And today it just barreled through there, closing well above that point. And so the dollar is probably destined to move higher next week. The one market I believe we could see some really retracement or corrective action in the market, lower pricing next week, is crude oil. Crude down about 1.5% on the day, 44.46. Of course, I believe that critical area is roughly at 44. And a breakthrough this particular price point, of course, we're looking at a weekly candlestick chart, but a break below 44, and my sense is that we're going to make another play for those recent lows well below 40 and into 38, 37 in that area. So we'll have to see if this market continues to drift lower, which I believe that it will. If it does break through what I believe to be a pretty critical area right around $44 a barrel, we'll probably make a stab for $40. So traders, what are we looking at for next week? Well, we talked about dollar strength. We also have Japanese yen strength. Take a look at how this market has moved over this week. We want to take a close look at the yen, take a close look at the dollar. Euro dollar under tremendous pressure over this last week. This is a weekly chart, of course, and you can absolutely see 110.35 on the low, 113.26 on the high. We've seen a tremendous drop in this market. Will it find support in this area? Will it bounce or continue to drift lower? And then most importantly, I think that the big play to be made next week going into next month has got to be U.S. equities. We'll do it with the E-mini S&P. As I said yesterday, an effective close above a 200-day moving average puts me into extreme bullish mode, in which which I think we'll see genuinely this market not only attempt to recapture these highs, these record and historical highs at 21.25, but I think that they will take them out going to new record territory and new highs over not so much the end of this month, but into next month. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you on Monday, and at that point, issues our trade recommendations. Bye-bye.